What's going on, guys? Josh here, and I've got a gameplay of domination on WMD. The final score is 38-2, so it's a pretty nice gameplay for you guys. Theatre does actually cut off about half of this gameplay because this is a ground war game, and Treyarch decided they're just gonna cut off half of ground war games for some reason, so the gameplay does end short. I'm not sure what the actual score was, but I mean, from what you'll see, the score is 38-2, so thought I'd let you guys know. But the topic of this commentary is video games and violence. So recently in the news there's been this topic, which I'm sure most of you will know. It was the incident in Norway with this man committing all those crimes and murders. It's a terrible incident, but people in the media actually said, or I guess these extremist groups, I guess you could say, they were saying that this man used a video game to train himself. He used Modern Warfare 2 to train himself to commit these crimes and murders, and to me that's quite ridiculous. It was put pretty well in a podcast I'm sure some of you will know, called Painkiller already, and basically what they were saying is, I mean, what is this video game gonna teach this man? I mean, you first you gotta knife the window and then throw the C4, and when they start capturing A, you gotta blow the C4 up. I mean, how is that gonna help that man do anything really? I mean, it's not gonna teach him anything, first of all, so it's ridiculous that way. But also, video games don't cause violence, and like by him playing that video game, it's not gonna make him be violent really. And while it didn't actually like talk about this in the article, this is one of the things I wanted to cover about in this commentary, that video games don't cause violence. They may trigger violence, might trigger violence in a person, but they don't actually cause violence. I mean, if you're gonna kill someone, you gotta be pretty messed up already. Just because you've got like 20 hours played on COD 4 doesn't suddenly turn a normal, I don't really want to use the word normal, but just a regular person, which is the same thing, but just a normal person into someone who wants to then kill someone. It doesn't make any sense really. So video games don't cause violence, but the thing is, if you are kind of messed up in the head, there's no really nice way to put it, and then you play a violent video game, then that could cause you to, like, it could trigger something in your head and could cause you to want to kill someone or do something like that. But just for like playing Grand Theft Auto for the first time or Battlefield for the first time, it's not gonna make you want to go out and kill someone or do anything like that. I mean, that idea to me is pretty ridiculous. But all of these thoughts just come from these, I guess, extremist groups, and these are just like anti-video game people. They don't actually play the video games. They just think, okay, well, this guy's murdering people, well, video games have violence in it, so there must be a link here, so we're just gonna go out on a limb here and say that man trained Warfare 2, that made him violent, so video games are bad. And I mean, the sad thing is, some video games have been banned in Australia, and that is really unfortunate, but I think, and I'm sure most people would think, video games are definitely not the cause of what happened in Norway and what happens with most violent incidents. It clearly was not video games that caused that, and some people just don't realise that. But that's what I think. Video games do not cause violence. I mean, leave your opinions in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.